Hi, this is Bob Pandolfo, and welcome to Handicapper's Corner and the Grand Adventure. And this is a Grand Adventure weekend number 64. On behalf of the United Trotting Association, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to show some past performances here. Thanks to Trackmaster for allowing us to use their past performances. Now, this is a horse. I have 3 horses this weekend in the Grand Adventure. This particular horse is racing in the 11th race on Friday at the Meadows. His name is Cold Hearted Revenge, and I want to talk about a few things here on the past performances with this horse. Some of you may be familiar with Cold Hearted Revenge. He's a 8-year-old horse, very classy horse. He's won $786,000 in his career, and horses like that, of course, are always tough to beat. But he's been kind of struggling in the preferred, but then last time he dropped. Now, if you look over here, in this December 22nd race, he dropped from the preferred to a non-winners of 6,000. And I'm going to show you the line in a minute, but I want to point out something, and these are the little things you have to pick up. You look right here. It says fast track 9 degrees. 9 degrees. Now, that when it's 9 degrees, the times slow down, and it becomes usually very difficult to go wire to wire at most tracks. Cold Hearted Revenge, let's look at his line from that race. Here's Cold Hearted Revenge, and you can see that he had post 7 in his last race. Here's his last line right here, and he worked his way to the lead. He's 4th parked out at the quarters, so you can see that it took him a while to get to the lead. The first quarter was 27-1. On a 9-degree day, that's probably the equivalent of a 26-1 in the summer. He has the lead at the half. Now, if you look over here, this is very interesting too. Just this part right here is the part I'm really focusing on. He's leading at the half. He's second at the 3/4, a half a length behind. Second, top of the stretch. Now, I did not see this race, but I looked at the chart, and he was parking a horse out, so he was not sitting the pocket here. No one had brushed by him. He was battling for the lead as a horse tried to brush by him. They went down to the 3/4 hole in 124 and 2. It was a 28 and 2/3 quarter. I really like this because this horse was used hard to get the lead, as you can see. But then he was attacked really hard. I mean, he didn't get much of a breather here at all. And look what happened when he came to the stretch. I mean, he just shook that horse off and drew off by 3.5 lengths. He came home in 29 seconds, as you can see here, and went 153 and 2. Now, he's stepping back up in class today, and he's 12-1 in the morning line. But with these horses, when they get, this is a nice confidence booster. Cold Hearted Revenge is a very good horse. I mean, he has 48 wins lifetime and $768,000 in earnings. I mean, you can just see that right here. I mean, here, look, this is a nice. That's a terrific career he's had right there. Sometimes when a horse like that drops, gets his confidence back, he can come right back. Now, there is a horse in this race that's going to be tough, coming off a layoff, a horse named A Million Pennies, who's coming off a layoff with a very strong qualifier for Ronald Burke. But again, to go back to this, I'm going to go in this particular case with the older established horse over the 4-year-old returning for a hot barn. And to go back to this is the thing that really caught my eye, 9 degrees. And I had caught this horse, I had written this horse down on my list of horses to watch when I went through the charts. So my horses to watch, some of them I take from actual seeing the races, some of them I take off the charts. This particular race I did not get a chance to see, but again, 9 degrees, used very hard to get the lead, shook off pressure and drew off. I think he has his confidence back and may be ready for another one here. Cold Hearted Revenge, a very classy horse. So the little things you want to look for, you want to look at that temperature. If you didn't see the race, that makes a big difference. 27-1 to the quarter, on a 37 or 40 degree night, is a big difference between a 9 degree card. So anyway, on behalf of the Grand Adventure, let's see if we could have some luck on this Cold Hearted Revenge this weekend. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.